I rise to remind the Chair about the undertaking you made to this House while we were to close off for Easter holiday. You had undertook that we shall have opportunity to debate on the issue of the parliamentary exhibitions, wherein members read about the profligacy of the commission of this House, whereupon the allegations about the handshake to the commissioners was debated, whereabout the backbench commissioners were given money ranging from 400 million to 500. And you undertook, Right Honorable Speaker, that an opportunity would be availed to us to have this matter thoroughly debated, concluded, and put to rest. Right Honorable Speaker.
There is an order from...
Right Honorable, the Honorable colleague is well aware that right now Parliament is too busy with the budgets.
Yes.
And we need not to divert because the time that we have on the ground is so thin. Is it in order for the member not to trust the chair? We already gave you assurance that we are ready as a Parliament to proceed well. To disturb the House when we are proceeding with the budgets in a tight condition. Is it in order?
Additional.
I'm supplementing on your order. Yes. So that the Speaker rules on the matter at once. Right Honourable Speaker and honourable colleagues, even before I joined Parliament, has it been a culture that Parliament will discuss everything that comes in papers? Now, if that is the trend, Honorable Sekikubo is my neighbor. His constituency immediately borders mine. On a daily or weekly, I have had news on our local radios talking about Honorable Sekikubo to be a land grabber and to be facilitating land grabbing. I have never taken it as an issue, and yet his involvement at whatever level affects the reputation of this Parliament, being that he's a member of Parliament. I have never thought that what you pick on the media becomes an issue for debate and discussion. Is it therefore in order for Honorable Sekikubo, who knows that he has been repeatedly accused for grabbing land, evicting people? There are cases of murder reported at police involving his name. Parliament has never discussed that. Is it in order to think that he should keep under the carpet and then other issues should be thrown out of air? Is it in order?
By the time I leave my house very early in the morning, I have come for serious business. Next item.
Item 3.
Right Honorable Speaker.
I have said next item.
Speaker.
Motion for adoption of reports of the following sectoral committees on the ministerial policy statement for the financial year 2024-25. Item 3.1, the Committee on Foreign Affairs.
Honorable members, this morning the House proceeded with the consideration of the sectoral committees' reports on the ministerial statements pursuant to Rule 149 of the Rules of Procedure. As I guided in my communication, I expect the presenters, I expect Honorable Sekikubo.
Madam Speaker.
Honorable Sekikubo.
You have already made us to proceed with the next item. And in your wisdom, Right Honorable Speaker, you have already seen that what has been brought in front of you by Honorable Sekikubo cannot be discussed now in this Parliament. Right Honorable Speaker, you have already ruled it, and you are already making us proceed with the next item. So is Honorable Sekikubo in order to take us back when we are really discussing very, very important issues on the floor of Parliament? Right Honorable Speaker. And he's ordering you, Right Honorable Speaker, and when you are speaking, he's also speaking, and he has got stuck on the microphone, Right Honorable Speaker. Is he in order? He does not respect your chair, Right Honorable.
Honorable members, and I have said I will give time. I have very important issues that are statutory in nature to be handled. So if you don't respect the chair, Honorable Sekikubo, unless if we have more than one speaker in this house, much as I try to be patient, don't touch the wrong side. I have actually said, I have not even allowed the issue of, accommodated the issue of theft of land, because it is a hearsay. Honorable Bua, your members.
Right Honorable Speaker.
Right Honorable Speaker, I'm raising a point of procedure which I think will help to guide. I did raise this issue here on the floor regarding the public outcry on the expenditures by Parliament and the Commission. And one of the prayers I was making at the time that I did make was that Parliament comes out to explain properly and formally, because it's important that we be accountable to the people. We are a people-centered Parliament. And that's one of the asks that I did make. And I think it's following up to say, can that get to happen? And maybe you can guide, Right Honorable Speaker, when that guidance can get to happen, when the public can be explained to by the people-centered Parliament, so that it doesn't get to appear as if we don't want to be accountable or want to push things under the carpet. An explanation to the public for which we speak here in Parliament about those expenditures. So I procedurally ask that you guide when that can happen, because it will settle many things. Also get to explain to the people out there that this is what happened and this is our formal explanation, so that it is also not rumors, because what's been happening is some people come out to speak on behalf of Parliament, maybe with inadequate information, and so it throws a lot more confusion out there. So would it not be procedurally right that Parliament formally comes out to explain all these issues so that the public is settled and they get to know, okay, so this is what happened. Maybe if there's a supplementary question from the public, they get explained too. Thank you, Madam.
Joel, and on the issue of land grabbing or whichever, you will come with a personal statement that should be given out. You speak whatever nonsense you want to speak.
I have sense, I can assure you.
You speak.
No, I have sense. There's no doubt about that. Chair, when a member...
where is the person you're speaking to?
When a member rises to tarnish the only asset I have in life, my reputation on the floor of this house, and you are presiding over, and you don't call a member to substantiate.
You first
we're aware that
Honorable Sekikubo, first wait. Because I want him to be here when you're responding. Where is Honorable Kimosho? You're better off responding to that when Honorable who?
No.
Kimosho is inside.
And it was meant to stifle my contribution about a very serious matter of the commission and the handshake. And you allowed a member to blatantly come and destroy the only asset I have in life, my reputation. If he so wishes that he was on the right, is this Parliament a platform for people to come and kill people's reputation. And they run away, and thereafter they claim they are not in the house. Right, Honorable Speaker? On top of expunging it from the Hansard, it is a right and proper case to be referred to the disciplinary committee so that he can go there. I don't want to gag him if he has this very important information. Let him go to the disciplinary committee and appear, because he has used the platform of this very house to slur and try to kill the image of a member of parliament. But number two, it was meant to scuttle me from continuing with demanding for accountability. Right, Honorable Speaker, I will not rest until accountability is given to this house. I needed the commissioners, they are here seated, to tell us where they got the money, the 400 million. It is a ploy by the likes of the MP Kazo. Kazo had produced very brilliant MPs. I've never seen someone being used as a hatchet man. But now we have the commissioners here with us. I don't want to be diverted from my initial point. Can Right Honorable Speaker give us the time and date here and now for the commissioners to explain this house where they got the 400 million, where they put it, who voted it? We are on the question of accountability, and they want to scatter the debate over that. Yes, there are important issues we have to deal with, but the moment we don't plug the loopholes, the moment we allow the public funds to be wasted and shared in broad daylight and blatantly, Right Honorable Speaker, there is a big problem.
I wanted to augment partly the challenge the Honorable Sumiju and the Shadow Minister of Finance is finding. Because he has a problem with the three documents we received. One, the MPS, which has 60 trillion, 60 point something. Then the budget estimates with 58. And of course, the appropriation bill, which is the third document. But a few days ago, the Minister of Finance outed a corrigenda, which is cutting votes to vote 130, debt servicing. And that is disfiguring the entirety of the MPSs. And I think that's the basis for the Honorable Sumiju asking that question. Secondly, Right Honorable Speaker, and related, is the fact that the Committee of Finance, which is handling very key issues relating to the revenue side of the budget. And I think this has always been the bit of a challenge, that the Committee on Finance reports on the votes themselves and then the revenue. The revenue side of the revenue reporting side is not been as intense. And that, I think, disfigures the way members of parliament view the entire budget. I don't know how and how much time this Committee of Finance is going to have to report on the revenue side of the budget, because we seem to be concentrating on expenditure and then forget the revenue side. So the Honorable Sumiju has a point when he finds the problem in reconciling. I agree that the budget committee will try to harmonize, but then these committees are left hanging as whether they did a good job or actually their job was only partly done. And how much time the budget committee will have to make the entire reconciliation of these votes, Right Honorable Speaker. I thought I should augment his challenge because I also found a bit of that challenge. When I have the three documents, the MPS, the budget estimates, the bill itself, and then eventually the corrigenda.